So as the weather is nice, we'll be continuing with some upgrades. I'm going to be mounting the Oz Hydrofoil, my Suzuki DF90. This plate comes right in here. It's to be screwed in and tightened down. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some painter's tape from the bottom. I'm gonna draw around the cavitation plate to see where it ends over here, how it matches, to make sure I don't make any holes, maybe two up on the front, missing the original cavitation plate, or on the edge of the cavitation plate, just to make sure that all the holes that are going to be here are going to go through the original cavitation plate and not being on the edge or actually missing it. So we place the painter's sticky tape on the bottom. I'm gonna level this up, put it right in the center as I want it, fix it with some additional tape and from the top, and then I'm going to draw around here to see how the original cavitation plate fits the Oz Hydrofoil. And according to the manual, there's some certain minimum distances that I should be keeping, and basically knowing where the edge of the Oz Hydrofoil is and knowing where the edge of the original cavitation plate is, I will be able to drill the holes correctly, and then once mounted on the top, I will be able to use the already drilled holes in the Oz Hydrofoil to drill through the original Suzuki cavitation plate. Seems fairly easy. Let's give it a try and let's get started then. So hopefully you can see that. I'm gonna put the camera into a larger distance. This is the drawing. I'm gonna make some measurements to make sure it's in center, but I think it is. Seems pretty good and nice. All right. So it's not 4 bolts on each side, but 5 bolts. As you can see, I placed them onto the drawing to make sure that the hole which I will be drilling is not in the no-go zone, as well as to see these foot covers are not interfering with anything else. So this is how we should be drilling the holes. And now we're going to mark where the hole is going to be. I removed one of the shelves in the luggage, and I'm going to start drilling the holes. The idea is to start drilling with a very small drill to make precision holes which will guide the bigger driller inside. And now we're back with the 8mm drill to make sure the screw passes through. So we drilled all the 10 holes, and now we can place this Oz Hydrofoil on the original cavitation plate and draw again. Use the marker to draw points where we're going to be drilling through the cavitation plate. Okay, so we did some cleaning, and now we're going to cover this in the painter's tape. So when we make the marks, we know where to drill. Fine, I start drilling. I put some cloths under the engine, just so the mess falls in, I can throw it away. I'm a little bit concerned about this hole over here, but I guess I'll just have to manage somehow, because it's difficult to get into. But anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna do that one as the last. I don't know if you can see it, I fitted the top two screws which fix the Oz Hydrofoil in position. I put some tape over the holes I made, and I'm going to go with the drill just through them, just to make sure everything is aligned. Maybe they can be shifted a millimeter or two to make sure the screws pass through correctly. And in part 2, as I mentioned, we will be painting the holes, we will be adding Sikaflex and doing the final mounting, which I believe the screws have to go in the opposite direction. I have to check with the manual. So far this should be the basic installation and preparation for the Oz Hydrofoil. Thanks!